All right, guys. So you guys see on the screen, right, and you can tell by the title and thumbnail that Grand Cross is reaching its 2-year anniversary on JP, and we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary for Global, right? So I feel like they're going to implement a system sort of similar to like Dokkan Battle, where they revamp old units. So in this video, I'm going to try my best to explain how this could possibly work in Grand Cross, right? So because we're, reaching the 2-year on JP, I feel like there could be a system, let's say, for Limit Break, right? For example, let's say Limit Break is different and there's certain materials you need to gather in order to 100 out of 100 a unit. So let's say Gilia, for example, right? So Gilia on the screen, we go to her skills. Right, we go to her skills. Let's say she gets to 100 out of 100, and now she's completely revamped. Let's say there's a revamp system in the game. I don't know. We can call it, some Cross Awakening, right? We can just bite off Dokkan for in this video, right? For this video, we can just bite off them. So we call it Cross Awakening. And let's say she's 100 out of 100. Now, instead of her skill 1 being removes buffs from one enemy, it can be removes buffs from all enemies. So instead of it being a single target remove buff, it can be an AoE. This would be great for counters to Goddess Elizabeth. Units that buff themselves, like the mono red team, be a perfect counter to them, right? So the damage multiplier could potentially stay the same. Maybe 240 it can increase to, right? But it definitely wouldn't be less. It wouldn't be less than 220. So yeah, it would be a good thing because then it'd be an AoE cancels buffs. It can cancel cancel stances on rank 3. That'd be fine. Her rank 2 can honestly stay the same. Her rank 2 can honestly stay this, or skill 2 can honestly stay the same. Shot bombs, right? So it can still ignite. Maybe if you wanted, it can be like 2 ignitions on rank 2. And then on rank 3, it can be like 3 ignite effects. So there you go, right? I think removing stances on rank 2 is pretty good. I think a single target removing stances is pretty good. Yeah, I think this would be fine as it is. Because then she has this one, which would be her most clutch card. Because it's an AoE removes buffs. I don't think this would make her crazy, like too crazy. I think it just make her more usable than now. So be better than what she has, obviously, right? Her ultimate can probably stay the same as well with Spike, and then she has an AoE. I can see maybe if you wanted to up the damage to like 400 on base, right? Instead of the team attack being 400, her chain explosion could be 400 just by itself, and then you can go from there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think she'd get a slight buff. It wouldn't be crazy, but it'd be something worth mentioning, right? She'd be usable. And then her passive. So her passive wouldn't be anything insane either. This, honestly, is a good passive, but then you can just add something onto it. So increases allies' HP-related stats by 15% in deathmatch. Then you can put, like, in PvP, or you can make it not a PvP skill. You can just say reduces damage taken by, let's say, 20%. I don't think that would hurt. I think it'd be great because then you can run her as a sub potentially, and you can have a damage mitigation of 20%, maybe 25% if you're really feeling it. But yeah, something like that. Something like that, man. I don't think it would hurt. I think it would be really good for this character. And if we take a look at other characters that are in desperate need of revamps, we can do Hauser. Hauser's good. He's just not the greatest, right? You can see this unit rating is outdated a little bit, but he's still a pretty good character. I would say his Pierce card is fine, right? I don't think you need to up it. Super Cyclone, maybe you could change this, the multiplier. Maybe you can make it like 150 on rank 1, and then from there you can make it like, I don't know, 280 or 380 on rank 3, right? 380 on rank 3 would be good. Plus he has Sever, which means his crit, he's going to crit more often. It's 3 times crit chance now on JP. I'm not sure if they upped it for us on Global. I don't think they did, but yeah. And then his ultimate can stay the exact same. And then his passive can be buffed. I personally think it can be buffed to like increases human allies' basic stats by maybe 15 to 20%, somewhere around there. Not a lot of people run mono humans, so maybe he could potentially be used as a sub too. It depends because he is a Pierce unit, so Pierce team is his best team. So I don't know, but I feel like his passive could literally just be increases human allies' basic stats by 15% or 20%, give or take. It wouldn't be. I don't think it'd be too crazy. It'd just be that he'd be more usable. All of these units that I'm like suggesting get buffed, right, would just simply be for them to be used more. Because I feel like I might make another video, maybe going over more units that we need. Because we do need more human characters. We need more Gil Thunders. We need more Hausers, Gilias, Jerry. We need a lot of characters. Greyamore, right? Same thing with this Gil Thunder. I think you could make this to buff it. You could make this like, I don't know. Shock would still be good. You can just give it a better multiplier and it'd just be for him since he's the one who got buffed. Or you could make it that it could be for all the units that have a card that shocks, right? An AoE shock card. Although I'm pretty sure it's only him and Hendrickson. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only him and Hendrickson. So rank 1 can be like maybe 120% of attack. I don't see anything wrong with that, honestly. I really don't. Then you can make rank 2 like maybe 210%, and then rank 3 would be 290% or something like that. Just something to give him. And then this can be changed immensely. You can have this, right? It'll be a taunt, but instead of decreasing damage taken by 30%, you can honestly amp it up to like 45% on rank 1. Then you can go to like 60% at rank 2. And then on rank 3, honestly, you could make it like 90 or 95%. Like, he needs to be buffed because he cannot, like, he can still be ran. It's just, he's not that great. And then Rupture, this can be the same, I guess, right? This can be the exact same. And then his passive can be the same too. I like his passive. His passive is really good. So really just buff these 2 skills and you're looking good for him. You really are. Because then he would be a tank. He wouldn't be able to take damage because his resistance passive, right? Basically getting 100% resistance when his alt gauge is completely maxed. And his resistance, I think at max is, it's not 9.5% because you got to take into consideration his cosmetics, but it'd be somewhere maybe around 13% at max. And then you're getting like 113% combined with his passive, which would be insanity, right? And combined with this skill too, would be crazy. And then Greyamore. Greyamore is also another unit that is in desperate need of a revamp or something, right? Because look at his unit. It's terrible. Let's see. You could give this, right? Instead of removing stances, it can remove buffs. And then at rank 3, it can remove stances and buffs, right? And you can just increase the damage multiplier. Honestly, 150 would be good for it. And then look, it disables stance skills. See, rank 2, you can still have that as disable stance skills, just can't remove stances. You know what I mean? It would be removes buffs from all enemies, inflicts damage equal to 150% of attack, then disables stance skills for 1 turn. I think that'd be fine. Personally, I think that'd be fine. And then you can make this 200% at rank 3, and then he can do the same thing, disable stance skills. This is good. I think this would be fine. I think you don't have to really change this because he's putting up a stance, increasing his HP related stats. Maybe you can make it increases defense related stats instead of HP, but this is good. Because originally, I don't remember what this was, but it was not increases HP related stats. It was actually something else. I think it was a taunt. When the game first came out on JP, I believe this move was a taunt. So yeah, they changed it. They changed it. You don't really have to touch the skill. It's pretty good where it is. Just make this better. Removes buffs on rank 1 and 2, and then removes stances and buff on rank 3. So pretty good there. Yeah, his ultimate can stay the exact same. When he uses this ultimate, he's actually very, very good. Like, I'm not even joking. He's probably like one of the best defensive units in the game when he uses this ultimate. It's actually insanity because then he increases his defense related stats by 320% when he is combined with Dreyfus, right? And then 6 out of 6, it's 480. Like that's crazy. That's actually crazy. It's just a crazy ass ultimate. You can keep that the same. This probably can just change this to 50% of the hero's defense and then he'll be good, right? So increases attack by a value equal to 50% of his defense at the start of battle. So there you go. would be good. There's a couple more units, but I just wanted to give you guys a brief overview of what I think could happen. I mean, let's look down the list. There's so many characters that could use it. Both of these bands, right? Both are bonds, right? Both of these bonds could use it. This red bond can use it. Death Pierce, Deldry, so many units. Both of these Dianes. All of these units could use a sort of revamp. I honestly think they could do this. And it is a possibility because most of the gacha games have similarities, even though they're different, right? They do have similarities. So we could potentially see this after the 2nd year anniversary somehow. But I just wanted to let you guys know what I think would be a good system to implement. But obviously, let me know what you guys think down below. You guys think it would be a good system to get units revamped? Not sure if it would. I don't think it would break the game. I think it would be honestly more interesting to see old units get better. You know what I mean? So yeah, let me know. Let me guys know if you think they could implement a kind of game mode too. Like maybe we can gather materials to do this. Maybe we have to fight like high level bosses in order to do it. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Grand Cross content. Also, be sure to join our Discord if you're new to the channel. We would love to have you. But with that said, I will see you all in the next video.